Welcome to Science Fun Day. Enjoy the montage.
Good morning, Venusians, and welcome to our science prep room. Let me just take a seat here so I can take off my mask so that you can hear me better. There's nobody else in here, so I can do that. Firstly, I have been in the school for almost 18 years, and it's the first time in history that we have a Buzz Lab STEM club.
Always very nice to see all the old, I'm an alumni in May 2010. For all intents and purposes, I'm pretty ancient. And it's nice to see that there's a lot of these teachers that inspired me and taught me throughout high school and made. And I'm proud to be I'm a proud Benusian, is the key word. I was one of those who hung out at like level 5, level 6 lockers and played my Nintendo DS or PlayStation Portable instead of being social or being productive. In medical school, I think medical school is a bit of an interesting time. I really enjoyed my time in medical school. In the first 2 years, it's sort of like a pre-clinical year. So you do like really hard hitting biology. So if anyone does biology here, you know how like we spend a week or 2 weeks talking about translation, transcription, or like in chemistry, you go through a week talking about oxidation, reduction, and organic chemistry. These lectures go boom, smack in like one lecture, and then they expect you to understand. But the first 2 years is you're a bit of a paper pusher, you're a secretary, you're writing forms. The reason why, I think I found out within the first 2 years that the reason why doctors' handwriting is so ugly is because you have to do so much paperwork at a short amount of time, and you're like, nah, I'm not spending time.
Morning, everyone. My name is Artaya. This is Saimar and Bertram. And in this short 5-minute presentation, I'll be explaining what an Arduino is and what makes Arduino very unique and beneficial to our lives. Arduino, in simple terms, means an open-source electronic platform based on easy-to-use hardware and software. Here's another example of an Arduino board that relates to the pandemic, which is called as the Social Distancing Project. So I'm just going to present a short presentation regarding the running text, the challenges we face in the running text. So I'll play this video and you'll see the challenges that we face when using Arduino Uno.
So I'll be showing the schematic on screen, and this schematic will guide us on which cables that we need to put together so that we can start building the hardware.
Yes, we got third Sundari, nice. Okay, which one? Of course. Wow, okay, first way.
Okay, Ross and I are going to be presenting about the iodine clock reaction.
So what is the iodine clock reaction? The iodine clock reaction is a reaction that is famous for its colorless to drastic color change, for its dramatic colorless to blue color change, and it is often used in chemistry to explore courses to explore/demonstrate the rate at which reactions take place.
So as you can see here, the iodine solution combined with vitamin C, and
this particular experiment works a bit like magic.
That were transitioning from sea to land that evolved to reptiles, amphibians, and mammals.
So yeah, okay. There we go. So what is it? It was developed in the 1930s. It was like early 1930s / late 1920s.
Okay, so as for the significance of polarity and formal charge, nonpolar bonds form between two atoms that share electrons equally, whereas polar bonds form when
you guys are going to survive the first few days of your life, right? And so you're not going to die right away. And so you're going to keep on surviving, and like it's going to start dropping in your like last 10
Okay, so for those of you who don't take psychology, basically what we learn in psychology can be divided into these 5 things.
Okay, so this is the working memory model proposed by Alan Badley and Graham Hitch in 1974. So this is basically like the improved version.
Okay, the worst case is I'm not gonna get a degree. I'm gonna go back to Indo. What does that mean? And then start playing that out in your head. And then when you are, if that's the worst case scenario and you feel like you can accept it, then just give it all you get. I think that's my approach to it. Is when I feel like giving up, think about also how far you've gone.
So this is also very important things, tools in making nano devices or doing nanotechnology. This is what we call high vacuum chamber. High doesn't mean that it is 10 to the power of 6 Pascal, but it is let's say 10 to the power of 10 to the power of minus 6 millibar. So it is it's quite contradictory. We say high, but actually this is vacuum. If you say less air, less contaminant, less impurity.
Your immune system doesn't only attack the virus, but immune system also attack your own body. So this is what happened, and that's why you got disease. It's not because of the virus, but because of the immune system. Your immune system is overreactive. If you can recover, and the virus is cleared, then you have antibody and immune memory cells which will protect you from the next infection.
We know that there are health benefits of physical activity. We now can quantify the effect, the benefit of physical activity into specific numbers. The recent one is dementia, that the risk of dementia can be decreased up to 30% with regular exercise. But we do know that generally it will reduce the general cause of mortality by around 30%. If we go to the specifics, we can also even reduce depression by up to 30%, colon cancer by 30%, breast cancer by 20%, etc., etc.
How the fishery can minimizing their environmental impact. So there's a lot of innovation in this world on how we can mitigate the impact from fisheries. I'm gonna give you an example on the screen right now. On the top left one, it's actually a fisheries company that have this incentive of buying fishing gear that's being discarded. So fishers, they can actually have the incentive to bring back their fishing gear, and then this company bought those fishing gear and then use it as a plastic filament. So basically, like for example, for phone cases or even for artwork and for tiles as well.
Thank you so much for watching this video montage, and for those of you who attended the Science Fun Day, please look forward to future events held by the Buzz Lab.